Take the most amazingly talented team of 12 players in the country right now. If they replace the worst player on their roster with you, and you would be inspired to work harder than you are now because of the opportunity, then the fact you aren't working that hard now is one of the reasons you can't make that team in the first place. What up? What up? What's up? Hey, how you guys doing, man? Hey, I'm here with Limitless Hoops once again, as we always are. Just keep on going, because it's just what I do, man. It's just who I am. All right, and but the real question is, who are you? All right, and what the greatest thing about sports, or one of the greatest things, is it reveals your character. It reveals who you are. All right. What's up, Finn Kaufman? I see you, Austin Masseth. All right. It reveals who you are. And I talked to you yesterday about like going through adversity and stuff like that, and trying to basically like come out clean on the other side. All right. Well, this is that. All right. When your leg, like when you fracture your foot, Austin, you find out who you are. Some people just they get super sad about an injury and they just quit. But you actually stepped it up, all right? And you came to practices, you came to a few workouts, and now you're working to get back into it right now with the boot coming off. All right, that's a fantastic job. All right, through adversity, we find out who we are. All right, so you shouldn't shy away from adversity. You should be almost like happy when those times come. Like basically be ecstatic whenever anything bad happens in your life. All right? Not like too bad, but whatever. I've said this before, but I honestly believe this. Okay? I believe that I believe this at least. All right. I wish, at least when I was younger, I wish, as bad as the times were for like black people, I wish that I grew up in the 40s and the 50s. All right, because like all you had to do to be brave was stand up when they told you to sit down, and sit down when they told you to stand up. And I'm not saying that I could have done it, but I would have loved that chance, because you knew who was like amazing back then, man. Now you don't know. Now we just put up stickers of Ukraine and like hope for the best. All right. And like, or maybe now, like standing up is just a lot harder, and there's just a lot fewer people doing it, and we're all bums. I have no idea, but with sports, you get those opportunities a lot. So I talked about in January, the time that always hit me very, very hard was the wall that you hit once you start going. All right, players like Calvin hit it, Derek or Tarba. Basically, everyone at some point hits a wall. And it's like what you do when you go through, what you do when you arrive at the wall. Do you go through it, up, around it, over it, under it, or just stop? All right, and what I told Finley is if you think that you won't hit that wall, you have no chance at making it through. You have to admit that you're going to hit it, and you have to admit when you hit it to have a chance to go through it. So if you're like super tired and it's like you just can't go any more, like mentally, all right, that's the wall. And that's what I've been trying to prepare you for. But you probably heard the story and we're like, oh, yeah, smash through it like the freaking Kool-Aid man. Oh, yeah, I love it. I love the wall. All right, no. You don't get it. All right, you have to imagine like your worst day ever. Like your worst day ever that you could not come back from. All right, and like the times when you were like in tears crying, the times when you were so hurt, that moment, capture that moment and then expand it like a month. And can you survive it? Because I'm sure that the time that you're imagining when you were like at your worst, you didn't do that well then. So basically you're gonna get another chance at that. So picture that moment, and you're gonna have to overcome like everything. So I feel like a weight is on your like back, and like you have to just like somehow get out of like the rubble. All right, that's the wall. And basically almost every player quits at some point in time. All right, and especially in our program, man, like it's tough, and I don't make it easy. It sounds like it's gonna be glorious, but it's a whole bunch of crap that you have to go through. All right, and I would never sugarcoat it because I just don't need money that bad. But you guys tempt me. You guys tempt me a lot. I feel like making the program easier and easier because I'm just like, dude, they just keep leaving. It's so tough, but try to hang in there. And I mean, I'll hang in there. And like I said before, I'll keep coming. I will keep showing up. And if I can do it, you guys can do it. All right. Yeah, fracture above the growth plate on my ankle. Still coming to Oakland, though. Ready to go. What's poppin', Noah Masseth? John, name me 5 people who stood up in the 50s. 5 people? I know. Like I said, oh, you know what? How about all those hundreds of people that got hosed down by the police department with the dogs, and they all went to jail. They all stood up. That's way more than 5. Do I know their name? I do not. But, I know Rosa Parks and I know Martin Luther King. All right. What up, Kieran and Declan Louth? All right, let's start up here. We got our quote of the day. Quote of the day is, pursue what makes you come alive. All right. And that might change throughout your lifetime. What makes you actually come alive. Like, not come alive as in terms of like becoming a monster, like freaking Frankenstein. All right, no. Pursue what makes you come alive in terms of like your greatest passions in life. All right, and you chase after those things. A lot of people learned during the pandemic that their jobs sucked, and they're like, I was making money, and they realize money is fake. All right. And some of you guys might be realizing that maybe our money's fake too. Maybe because you've gotten all the prizes in the store and stuff like that. That's why I'm trying to come up with a few more. All right, maybe give the money out less often. I'm not sure. All right, but yeah, man. Like in the end, it's like you have to like figure out what makes you happy, what makes you happiest, and then you have to like figure out a way to somehow make some money doing it. I suppose, or like figure out a way to like work it into your life somehow, some way, and then you pursue what makes you come alive. So don't forget that quote. I think it's an extremely crucial like statement in this world. All right, don't go after the things just because everyone's telling you you should be this, you should do that. Just because your dad was one thing and you should become this same thing. All right? That's the most cliche crap in movies where people are like, I regretted it all in the end. Okay, yes, you don't just copy off your father. All right, just because he, I don't know, was a woodpecker philanthropist, all right, doesn't mean that you have to be that. I couldn't think of another occupation for some reason. I don't even know if that's one. That doesn't even make sense. Woodpecker philanthropist. But yes, that's the quote of the day. Pursue what makes you come alive. All right, let's look at the a few things. We have our practice today is at Rocky Top Middle School. All right, I sent out a reminder today. Like an automatic one. I sent out a reminder a month ago just to remind you guys of this day. So we've been waiting for this day for a while. Also sent it out on Facebook. Also put it on our website. And there will still be people that will show up at the wrong gym. Don't be one of those people. All right? People just don't want to follow us, man. They're like, I don't like Twitter. And it's like, okay, cool, then sign up for the Facebook. No Facebook. Okay. It's okay. Just check our website. I don't want to check your website. It's like, okay, how do you want this message? I want it in my email. Okay, well, then sign up for this email thing where it gives it to you once a day. No, I do not want to do that either. It's like, whoa, then what do you want? I want you to come to my doorstep and tell me every single thing every single day. That's what they say. They may not say it out loud, but they say it. They say it with their actions. All right. They want me to just hand it to them. And no, I have to be very efficient. So this is the information. I'm also saying it on the show. You don't watch our show? Who doesn't watch the show? They are purposely closing down the lines of communication. So there you go. Just helping you guys out. John, maybe they are Amish. They could be Amish. My bad. Okay, if you're Amish out there, send me an email. Oh wait. Oh crap. All right. You should mail it to them. They'll be like, hey, I keep getting your game mails like a month after after the game. I don't like this system of yours. I'm like, really, again? I wrote it out in calligraphy. All right. Yes. And then furthermore, we do have games this weekend. They're all on Sunday. All right, and if you want to follow our games, let's see. You have to go to our website right here. All right, and the quickest link to go to it, I guess you could go through the calendar. You could sign up right there, or you could just scroll down to where it says weekend games, and if you click on that link right there, it'll just pull up the game schedule immediately. At least it should. All right, and it's right there. So we have 8 a.m. in the morning. Are you sure it's not 8 a.m. in the nighttime? Oh, man. 1st through 4th graders, 8 a.m. We got, then they have another game at 10 a.m., both at Westy. Then we got 11 a.m., the 5th through 8th graders. And then 2 p.m., 7th through the varsity team. All right, so make sure you guys are signed up for that and booked. And I'm sure if you're watching the show that you already know about it. But, yeah, it's all good. Just letting you know. Book the entire event. What does that do? I don't even know. The private events? Nah, I don't even know what that means. All right. Anyways, so that's that. How many games? This many games. All right. Noah, you can play in these 2 games. All right. Fenn Kaufman, we got you too right here under tournaments. Fenn Kaufman, you can play in that one right there. Coming up, Oakland, April 16th. Heads up for that. Mark it on your calendars, folks. And then we travel over to Houston. All right, for those of you guys planning to give up, don't give up before these tournaments. Come on. We got to stay in it somehow, some way. Then we have a local tournament after that, Memorial Day Showcase. Another one, and then Toledo, Ohio, July 9th. Who goes to Ohio? Then July 16th, we got Orlando, which is great. Then the 23rd is Arizona. So those are all the tournaments right there. And then we have some more after that. So that's how you guys get there. All right. Is that the last thing that I had on my list to talk about right here? Oh, no. I have the movie of the day. All right. Movie of the day, movie time. Can I play with 1st through 4th, though? You can help me coach 1st through 4th if you want me to. You want to coach? I told Karen his dad at least, that when Finley was a fourth grader, she used to coach the first and second graders. And I think it was like in between her third and fourth grade year, actually, like that spring. So she was still a third grader. She coached the first through second grade boys, and I sat across the whole building. But it was cool. It was a chance for her to like speak up because she's really bad at that. And the little kids like looked up to her, which was crazy because they were just like 2 years younger. Anyways, the movie of the day is Creed. All right, Creed. It's a Rocky movie. Okay, they made Rocky 1 through 4. Then they skipped Rocky 5. They just decided not to make it. Then they went to Rocky 6, and then Rocky Balboa, I think, was Rocky 6. Yeah, and they actually did make Rocky 5, but it sucked so badly that we just like to say that they skipped it. It wasn't like too horrible actually, but yes, this was after all of those, and this is a new generation, and it's about Apollo Creed, who was Rocky's like rival before Ivan Drago, and he had a son, illegitimate son, I believe, something like that. But this guy took on his dad's name, Creed, and he decided to get trained by Rocky to face. Who did he face in the first one? Oh, he was just like an up and comer. Yeah, there you go. So he had a chance to win the championship, going through all the routes and things like that. But this movie was very, very good. Any Rocky movie, except for Rocky 5, is probably going to get a high score from me because I am a sucker for a Rocky movie. Between like this and like Born Identity and like Rudy and stuff like that, but like mainly like this and like Born Identity and all the Terminators, I will watch every single one to the end of time. Wait, throw Batman in there too. Every single one. I don't care if they're on like 97th incarnation of Born Identity, I'm watching it. All right, as long as Matt Damon's in it, actually. Yeah, as long as Matt Damon's in it, I'm watching it. And Rocky, I'll watch with anybody. It wasn't even about Rocky this last few times, and I'm still there. All right, these are amazing, amazing movies. So I gotta give it out of 50 stars. I'm going with 47 stars, only because Part 2 of Creed was even better. The one with Ivan Drago's son included. Oh my God, that might be 49.50 whenever that one comes up. It might be next month. But yeah, oh my God, let's not even talk about that. But yes, this one, 47 stars out of 50. That's my official word right there, you guys. All right. I've heard the Rocky 5 joke so many times that I've never understood it until now. Aiden Wong wants to coach. You can help me coach too, man. I'm down. Hey, anything you guys want to do, I can make happen. Seriously. All right. If you guys want to step it up, I'm always down for that. All right. Now, if it's during one of our games and you're like, I want to be point guard, well, that's going to be a very fast take, but I will give you a chance. I'll make you look stupid. I'll be like, here you go. Oh, that's why. You got the ball turnover 3 times. So, but you can definitely do it. Creed 2 is the best sports movie I've ever seen. Yeah, you need to watch some more sports movies, dog. But yes, it was extremely good. But yeah, no, I think that Rudy and White Man Can't Jump, the best. My favorite is Above the Rim. But the best, in terms of wow, that movie was amazing. It doesn't get better. It really doesn't get better than those two movies. I don't think it does. I just don't think it does. I don't know, but as a whole franchise, nothing beats Rocky. Very, very few things beat it, if so. All right, got our elementary stuff. We got bank shots, 0, 1, 2, 4, touch, middle, pick and roll, split to drive, heads, tails, chair dips, and knee jumps. That's what we're doing next Monday. So that's just a heads up for that stuff. One that I want to focus on is the knee jumps are tough. You guys should be doing at least 25 of those a day to make sure that you guys can be dunking in a few years, a few months, whatever. All right. For split to drive, for pick and roll, that's if they overshow. That should be a rarity, a very, very rarity. Using bank shots, it's a soft way to make a shot. Whereas the people that shoot bank shots straight, that's not good. Make sure that you still have arc on your bank shots and it's on its way down before it hits the backboard. All right, and then the heads tails game is a nice reaction game, but make sure that we're applying that for loose balls, for rebounds, for defense as well. So push off correctly and be very, very explosive with your steps. That's why we do the heads tails game. All right, moving on, we got our trivia question for the day. And look, guys, I'm using the random button. Okay, it's on the top of the website. If you go to the challenges section, click on the history of hoops. All right, and if you click on the random button up top, it gives you a random video. Okay, it is not my fault that today's question is going to be super easy again. It just is what it is. So good luck to whoever gets the answer right. All right. The question today is what is the name of the player who on more than one occasion shot and made during an actual regulation NBA game a closed eye free throw? That is the question. Tell me the answer. Good luck, you guys. Who was the NBA player that would make closed eyes free throws on more than one occasion? Who is the player? What is his name? It could be a her. I don't know. It could be an it. Maybe they had no eyes. Maybe their eyes fell out of their socket, and maybe they were such a bad free throw shooter like Shaq, and he was just like, I might as well close my eyes now. I don't know. All right. Who was the player's name? Put the answer. And yes, that is the answer. You guys see it on the screen who was first. He named it twice, actually. I haven't watched. Ada Wong. I see you, Alina, with the guess. But yes, Finn Kaufman with the right answer. Once again, it was Michael Ulysses S. Grant Jordan. And this is what he looked like while doing it. All right. Where's the picture? Where's the picture? Right here's the picture. All right, here's Michael Jordan with his blindfold free throws. I think he dunks it as he shoots the free throw too. That's how amazing he was.
3 games now, right? Jordan on a pair, 37 for Mike.
5:36.
Oh wait, more than.
Hardaway reaches out. Our Budweiser player of the game, take a guess, Michael Jordan. 45 points, 18 of 30 from the field, 8 of 9 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Michael Jordan is our Budweiser player of the game. And they want to time.
Well, you have to have the ability to hang in the air like he does. He makes the defense make the decision as to which way he wants to shoot the ball.
Harper has left the ball game after making 10 straight shots, including 2 3-pointers. He's some player, and I tell you, Cleveland's going to have a pretty good club again this year.
Michael Jordan just shot that free throw with his eyes closed.
So
Now, Michael Jordan has already taken
he's
5
done it. He's done it several times. If you ever do that crap in a game of mine, I'm pulling you out. Nah, you better make it though. If you make it, I can't say anything. It's all good. All right. But yes, my screen says I sent it first. Nah, we go by your screen said it? No, I think your comment section said that you said it first. Whatever was on the actual screen. That is why I display the comments on the screen. All the screens are alike. You can even rewind it to see. But yes, that was always Finn and Blake and Connor's excuse. On my screen, it says it first. That's because you're right by your screen, guys. Learn how technology works, because I don't have any idea how technology works. It goes to the sky. It's in the cloud. The cloud. All right. Moving on. Let me think. You know what? We haven't done this in a while. I'm going to do it right now. And here we go. We are going with the backward shot of the day. All right. There's the backward shot right here. Here's a ball, and it's about to go in that hoop right there, okay? If I make this, we're going to beat the 50 All-Stars team in Oakland. All right. Here we go. Good luck, you guys. Let's go. Okay, I didn't break anything, so that means that we're not going to lose by more than 100. All right, so that's a decent start. I didn't break anything. I think it missed. It's okay. Hopefully I'm wrong. I guess we'll see. All right, about to brick it. It was not an air ball. All right, anyways, moving on. We got our middle school stuff, the stuff that we will be doing. All right. Tomorrow we got number scissor shots. That's where you guys go scissor dribbles, and I call out numbers 1 through 5, and then you guys shoot whenever I call out your number. Make sure that your eyes stay up. Pick and roll slip. That's if they show too early. And then we slip to the basket. Our passes have to be low and straight and steady. 2-ball dribbles. So I'll show you guys a whole bunch of two-ball dribbles and stuff. Dribbling with 2 balls eliminates your mind from the equation so that it becomes more automatic. Under the chair dribbles, maybe we'll try that one with 2 balls as well. Under the chair dribble, just make sure that you dribble low enough so that they don't take the ball during games. So you're using your forearm instead of like your whole arm. All right? Because if you dribble low enough, then they have to get out of position to try to steal the ball, which they shouldn't be able to do. Curl jumper series, coming off from the baseline, coming up to the elbow. With the ball spin, you curl around, shoot the jump shot the first time. The second time, you pump fake, one dribble away from the middle. Make sure that your steps are accurate and just 2 steps. And then the third time, you take a pump fake, 1 bounce dribble to step back. All right? And knowing those 3 moves, you should be able to do a lot of stuff off the catch. But make sure that you guys step long. We had a practice yesterday where we did ball pounds. You want to make that same drive every single time, even on a step back. I know it's hard for your legs, but you want to do it. Then one-on-one high post flash. Let's actually play one-on-one for 10 minutes. That'll be awesome. All right, where we start from the low post, spin the ball up to the free throw line. We have a defender follow us, and then you want to turn and face. You can turn and run, turn and shoot, sweep the ball low. There's several different moves that you can do, but we're going to play one-on-one out of this with 2 dribbles max. Man, you should get that in 1 dribble. But it's okay. We'll count it. It says 2 dribbles max. We will play like that. All right. Let's check our story of the day.
You must get to the point where you dive for every loose ball. If there's a player on your team still standing after that loose ball is gathered, they should get subbed out. This mentality keeps the entire team hungry, and it demotivates the opponent beyond measure.
Man, that blue team was really mad about that loose ball. Dang, going crazy. Well, come on. He's diving on the floor. There weren't that many drawing options for that one. But yes, dive for the ball. Dive for every loose ball. I've actually had people say, like former college guys, say that they don't dive for loose balls and that they don't agree with it. And I'm like, seriously? That's just more for me. All right? Maybe they don't want to get hurt, I guess. I don't know. But from my experience, you get hurt when you don't dive. If you're the person standing up, or the person that dove late, you're the guy that gets hurt. It's the dude that just like goes down there and that would just win the day. And you can say whatever you want, but like the good players don't dive. Some bad players dive. But the great players all dive. Like the ones that we admire. Like LeBron James dives into the stands. Kobe Bryant dove in the ground all the time. Michael Jordan's diving out of bounds for loose balls. You dive. You definitely do that because you know it's the right thing to do. Now, do you dive improperly? No, you should practice it. All right, you should dive the correct way, the safe way. I believe if I had like an unlimited amount of resources, I would throw you guys into some like what are they called? Some stuntman classes or something. All right, to teach you how to like jump, turn your body, slide on the arm as opposed to hitting your ribs and stuff like that. All right, there might be an actual crowd for that. All right, you should dive correctly, most definitely, but you should definitely dive. And on our team, we make everyone dive. If you're still standing and I have subs, I take you out. All right, and it just demoralizes the other team. All right. Curry got hurt because he didn't dive exactly with Marcus Smart. So many people, man. This happens a lot, like with Kyle Korver and Delly. I mean, it really does happen a lot. You got to get on the floor because other people want it more, and it's just who wants it more. Now, there is like the 100-yard dash, and I've seen people dive on that one. It might be faster, but you got to get jacked up. All right, but some people just want to win. They just want to win. They actually did a whole like science thing where they wanted to see if that was actually making people like have a better time if they dove over the finish line. And I think that it actually did increase their odds of winning. But you don't see Usain Bolt doing that, right? You don't want to die for it every single time. But it's not quite like that on a basketball court. You have you have fans in the audience to break your fall, some old grandma, and then you have the floor to slide on, which is like if you dive correctly, it should be okay. So dive for those loose balls. All right. Checking our high school stuff, the stuff that we did last time, 1 minute shooting, hold the follow through until the ball hits something, diagonal pro hop, direct euro steps, drive the shot, hurdles, reverse layups. We did well on all those things. Great job. For our homework, triple cross repeats looking good, especially from Declan. A great job. Austin Master posting. Welcome back, Austin. So divine, baby. So divine. All right. Fantastic job with the homework. I see you guys. No Connor Rush. He also not coming to practice tonight and not coming tomorrow morning. Oh, man. Connor. It's okay, man. All right, let's check the picture of the day real quick. And what are your thoughts about this? Who's the best sophomore in the NBA? Who's the best sophomore in the NBA? I would probably have to say, who's the best sophomore in the NBA besides LaMelo Ball? Nah, it might be Anthony Edwards. It might be. Let me get a list up real quick. Where's my list of sophomores? Sophomore right here. Okay, so here's a list of sophomores for you guys. And we want to see who the best sophomore is. All right, we got Precious, Sadiq Bey, who scored like 50 points plus the other day. Jaden McDaniels, Isaac Okoro, I don't even know who that is. Jashawn Tate, Isaiah Stewart he's a boxer that fought LeBron James the other month. Cole Anthony, Desmond Bain, LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, that's a good pick, and Tyrese Maxey. Both Tyreses are pretty good. James Wiseman, I don't even think he's on the list. No, Wiseman is not on here. No, maybe he's on the G League list. Oh no, he's not on there either. You're going with White? It's Ant, Allen Iverson too with the loose balls. I'm guessing. That's a tough list, but imagine that, man. These guys have probably hit the wall, and some of them are just bursting through it. So make sure that you're like these sophomores. He's in the G League. He is in the G League. All right? And that you guys keep bursting through yourself, okay? The quote of the day is pursue what makes you come alive. And don't forget that we're going to Rocky Top tonight. I'll see you guys then. All right? And cue my music. Reese's Pieces, homies.